and Healing. Sophie and Amanda, welcome to Live from the Heartland. I'm so glad you're here.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, well, I guess we got to start right off by telling people what is Harmony, Hope, and Healing.
Sure, yeah. So Harmony, Hope, and Healing is a nonprofit organization. We have been in existence for about almost 17 years.
Yes.
Right? And I've been with the organization for just a short few months. I started in January as the program manager. And Amanda has been with the organization for how long?
Almost 11 years.
11 years.
Yeah.
You came onto the program as someone who was being served by it.
Yes, and
Do you want to talk a little bit about what the organization as a whole does first?
well, sure. We serve at a variety of 13, 14 sites right now, currently offering spiritual support and emotional support to the vulnerable individuals in the Chicagoland area. I happen to have been a participant from one of the homeless shelters, St. Martin de Porres House of Hope. in
That's
the
how
Woodlawn
this
area.
connection happened.
Yes.
Our third host is an eminent Catholic.
Oh.
And back when we were both organizing in high school, Martin de Porres was one of our churches that we would visit.
Oh,
So
awesome.
there's that connection.
Connection.
Yeah.
And I
Sorry.
just became a Catholic a couple of months ago, so I'm excited.
Great, you can start banging on the door. The bumper
Maybe you could
sticker
pull
I
me
like
in.
most is start ordaining women or stop dressing like them.
Hey, sounds like a winner to me.
I like it. All right, so yeah, you wanted to jump in, I think, about the services. Or,
Yeah, sure. I mean, just to talk about kind of our mission statement, we create a safe environment where vulnerable individuals and families can heal and rebuild through the restorative power of music. So we offer these kind of music sessions where we incorporate breathing, music listening, readings, drumming, humming into these sessions in residential programs. We work in one drop-in facility and one day program facility for recovery.
Yeah.
We also work in family shelters with families. So it's all about kind of offering tools to the participants that they can take with them, that we can all take with us in our everyday lives, right?
Mhm.
Like he's breathing, the ability to just sit and listen
yeah.
that everybody needs when things get really chaotic.
Also, using conscious listening skills opposed to critically listening to one another.
What does that mean?
Oh, well, consciously you're listening to what's being said or maybe what's not being said versus judging what's being said.
Versus
being
Uh-huh.
present.
Yeah, being present to the
And
it's that
accompanying.
witnessing, listening,
Yes.
instead of just waiting for somebody to stop talking till you get to say what you want to say.
Literally being present.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, one of the things that I did notice when I went on your website and the thing about listening and the thing about breathing really struck me, because as a teacher I've used both a lot. Breathing is huge. Is that you're going to have a fundraiser coming
Yes,
up, right?
we are. We
Yes.
have our annual Heartbeat fundraiser coming up on Sunday, April 30th. And it's from 12:30 to 3:30 at the Galleria Marchetti at 825 West Erie Street. And we have a bunch of tickets still available.
Yep.
They're going fast, so you can go to our website, which is harmonyhopeandhealing.org for tickets. You can also call 312-466-0267, which is our office number for any information or tickets.
So you guys have been serving people for 17 years, you said?
Yes.
And you've been part of it for 11.
Yes.
And I mean, you are dealing with some of the thornier, harder, really deep issues that we face as human beings: addiction, homelessness,
Poverty.
yeah,
Incarceration.
trauma,
Trauma.
post-traumatic stress of all those kinds.
Physical violence.
Yes.
It's
Domestic.
That's
the
what I meant.
more I live, the more I feel like that the kind of approach that you're talking about, pretty simple, pretty straight ahead. Let's breathe. Let's sing. Let's be in community. Seem to have so much more power to change than sort of big, top-down,
Right.
let's put you in rehab kind of thing.
Well, what
I'm not trying to make them the bad guys. I
Right.
just feel like there's such simple depth
Yeah.
at what you're doing.
Well, we're a piece in the process. We're a small piece in a larger process of a lot of different pieces. And I think that in order to have the kind of holistic, balanced recovery, like we have to have these really simple tools and processes where we can just sit in community.
Yeah, and in addition to that, we always, well, from my standpoint, what I've experienced, that we need to be the change that we want others to do. This is something that you individually can do for one another. We're always judging other people and where they come from, but if we bring our best self to the situation, then more often than not, someone else cannot argue with a laugh, with a smile, with a song, and most of our songs come from the community.
Is that the case? So this CD that we just played something off of, and the song was
You had
We
it
Are the
before.
Face of God.
You Are the Face of God, right.
Right.
Those are original with the group?
Yes.
Ah.
And they are literally like, we are, each person is a face of God. Whatever that face may look like. It may be blue, it may be purple, it may be,
It'd be cool if we had some blue faces.
Right, we had
Or purple.
a session one time. How can you be blue if you're playing the kazoo? So, we utilize
That's good.
different tools that are inexpensive, but easy to learn.
Yeah.
Healing is about you. It's individual and it's authentic. However, it's not like we usually have entertainers sing for us. Now we learn how to sing for ourselves and heal ourselves with our own rhythm, our own breathing. We have the tools within ourselves to change ourselves
How
and
did
help
they-
other people transform.
How did the group get started? I mean, what's the history of it?
Well, the history is our founder is Marge Nakeza. Her background is opera singer, and from what I hear from the nun who came to the facility that Miss Marge
Nun.
came, a sister,
These are
I
all,
call them
these are all
Could have been you,
potential
Katie.
nuns,
Right,
right.
yeah, rebels with a cause. That's what I call them. And Sister Therese invited Miss Marge to come for a day, and she brought her karaoke machine, her instruments, and she started this program. And when she came back the next day, Sister Therese said, "Oh, so you're back, so you'll be staying. We didn't drive you away." So, Miss Marge, her background, she always loves social concerns. How can we as individuals accompany other individuals in the healing process?
Yeah,
And
the social justice message of
yes,
the Gospels.
she's
right.
awesome. And she doesn't mind. She always says, it's not me, it's we. It's all of us. It's going to take to help one another learn how to appreciate each other's voice. There's no one person in our organization trumps the other. We come together as a choir and become one voice.
So you wind up singing in shelters in the jail, in county jail?
Yep.
That's what I want to hear about.
Yeah, so
What's,
how
what's
does
it
that
like
work?
when you go to the county
Yeah.
jail?
Sure. We've been working there since the beginning of January. We work with the inmates on the maximum kind of security women's division. So we work with two groups of inmates or detainees, they call them.
Uh-huh.
And it's really amazing. It's one of my favorite sites to go to because the places where the place we're able to create with the circle is so
Precious.
vulnerable there and precious and needed. And the commitment that the women give to sitting together and to listening.
Can't imagine, I imagine the presence
Yeah,
is more present
it is.
amongst that population.
There are records out of like concerts. I don't know if it was B.B. King, but Phil Coran, a bunch of people who played at the county jail.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just wondering if that's maybe something coming up that you might have a big concert for all of the prisoners.
Well, I think if we were to do something, it would be a concert with them.
Yeah.
Right. We
Okay.
more focus on, at least in the work that we do in the sites, is making music with the participants. So we bring drums into the jail every week or every other week when we go, and we have big drum circles and we sing together. So I think we really try to focus on getting everyone's voice in the mix.
That's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna give
You brought some
Tom Dart
instruments
some
with you.
credit for letting you guys.
Tom
do
Dart,
that.
I think, does a
The
good job.
sheriff. He's been.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he's been awfully good. You want to?
You brought some instruments with you. One of them is like a kind of a space version of an African thumb piano.
Sure, yeah.
Um,
Yeah, this is called a tongue drum or a kettle drum. And I use it in sessions, and we talk about kind of how the vibrations that the drum emits are kind of like the vibrations that we emit, right? We're all these vibrational people.
Mm-hmm.
And in order to get in balance, we've got to feel each other's vibrations, right? So,
Feel the vibrations.
So,
yeah, I mean,
are we
it
gonna-
is very hippy-dippy, but it's...
We love it.
We are.
very
We are
true.
so
Hippy
hippy
dippy
dippy.
and hard, you know.
Hippy dippy is our middle name.
yeah.
Sweet. I like it. I thought we were gonna, just break out.
I thought we were gonna start singing and
I like
stuff.
the notion of the humming thing. Humming is so strong, isn't it?
Definitely. It brings you back inside your body.
Yeah.
You know how back in the day when your grandmother or your mom was in the kitchen, automatically
You're
they start humming.
That's right. That's right. When you're doing something.
Right.
Usually when you're doing something, you go,
And in addition, we also provide spiritual retreat days the first Saturday of every month with other different variety of shelters and communities. We're bringing the presence of peace, song, a story.
I love
So this is a pretty full-time commitment for you guys. I mean, do you have jobs too? Or are you,
Well, I have a full-time job and a part-time job. I'm a music program assistant with Harmony Hope and Healing.
excellent.
uh-huh.
And
So
this
you
is-
work for the organization?
I work with the
Yeah.
organization and partner with the various organizations
Yeah.
with them.
This is my full-time job.
Sweet. So a 17-year-old organization called Harmony, Hope, and Healing, which puts really some wonderful aspects of life and healing together. The music and the caring community, the caring healing community. Are you guys going to crack into song or?
Yeah, we'd love to sing a song
Let's
for you.
do that. Let's do that.
Definitely.
Tell
So-
us what it is.
So this is a song we end every session with, and it's called Bambalela.
Oh yeah.
And
Bambalela?
Bambalela.
Bambalela, I like that.
And we
Bambalela.
say 5 bambas. Bamba, 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 bamba. Bambalela. And that means never, ever, ever give up.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
All right.
Turn off Michael's microphone because he's definitely going to be singing.
I am a good singer.
Bambalela, Bambalela, oh Bambalela, Bambalela, Bamba, 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 oh Bamba, Bambalela, you must never give up, never give up, never give up, no, never give up, never give up, never, 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 oh never, never give up. Thank you very much, thank you very much, thank you very much, oh thank you very much, thank you very much, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, oh thank you very much.
Woo! All right.
Oh, we want more. I know that's the one you go out with, but
Well, it is time for us to go out. I'm sorry to say, but let's remind people that they can support Harmony, Hope, and Healing with a donation or a visit to the April 30th event.
To the
Yes.
fundraiser, yeah, and you can visit harmonyhopeandhealing.org for information about how to donate and how to get tickets.
All right. Well, Sophie Winglin and Amanda, how do I say your last name, Amanda?
Longe Askew.
Oh, Michael did a good job.
long I ask you.
Yes, you did very well.
Well done, kid. And I could sing too. I want to tell you all about next week's show. We got Craig Hodges, who played for the Chicago Bulls and has a new book out called Long Shot. As many of you sports fans know, he never played in the NBA again after he gave President Bush a letter raising some serious questions. We also have David Marienthal coming on talking about Mr. Kelly's famed old institution, and Odette Youssef of WBEZ.
Odette Youssef, yes.
So,
All right, so the only other thing that we didn't get to today was that there are people putting art together for the People's Climate March today and tomorrow at UE Hall, 37 South Ashland. Big art assemblage for the march. You guys know how important that is. We're going to go out.
So we encourage you all to do good in the world because the world needs all the good that you do. We want to thank everyone who makes this show possible, and don't forget, all power
To the people.